Hey there, my name is Jacob Solomon, and I have a very unique hobby. I am a 15-year-old dumpster diver. I started diving a few months ago because every day on my way home I would pass this dumpster just sitting there for me. Its lid was wide open and it was just inviting me to look through it and discover its many treasures. I don't usually go inside the dumpster, but if I do, I make sure to use my dumpster gloves I found on the ground outside Diamond Storage. I try to keep this as safe as possible. This passion of mine, dare I say way of life, is a practice commonly looked down upon by both society and sometimes the law. Although dumpster diving is technically legal, as in Canada trash is considered public domain, the stigma revolving the act urges one to try to keep it on the down low. And while police officers have no right to tell you to stop, I would not be surprised if it were to happen. This stigma is a terrible thing. I'm hurting nobody. All I'm doing is taking free stuff, and yet some people are so easily repulsed by it. I've picked up a huge variety of things before. I'll be honest right now, I don't use a lot of the stuff I get, and I have hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. But I do believe it's better sitting in my room waiting for use than sitting in a landfill, never to be seen again. I'm a really resourceful person, and I have what some would call an aversion to paying for things. Instead of outright stealing it, I just take it from the dumpster. I'm a very frugal person, and I think this really demonstrates the quality very well. My home dumpster, the one I visit the most frequently, has recently been closing the area during the weekdays as the employees have been catching on to my schedule, almost predicting the next time I'll strike. Dumpster diving is a bit sketchy and sleazy, but opening up obviously intentionally locked doors is a bit too sleazy and sketchy, even for me. So I try to stay away from doing that. Dumpster diving is a low-risk activity, as I've only ever been asked to stop twice, but we'll talk about that later. Lots of people think dumpster diving is disgusting. I simply don't understand. I can't for the life of me understand how climbing into huge garbage cans and trying to find cool stuff can ever be classified as gross by anyone in their right mind. People who think it's gross are a part of the problem. These are facts. Roughly 1/3 of all food produced in the world is wasted. 1 in 9 people do not have enough food to live healthily. Yet, in many places, dumpster diving is still illegal. There are starving people out there who need the food, and so they go to the dumpster. There are homeless people who need clothes, and so they go to the dumpster. There are bored teenagers who just want free stuff, and so they go to the dumpsters.
Xbox! Xbox! Shit. No. I dropped all the stuff.
So many people think it's disgusting, but it's not really. I use gloves and I only go inside the dumpster if it's absolutely necessary. Listen, if I don't take this stuff, nobody will. Because for some reason, the crazy people really be out here preferring for this cool stuff to end up in a landfill instead of my nice bedroom or locker. I don't understand. So, I've only been caught twice before. Let me tell you those times. I was at the shopper's dumpster, just kinda climbing around the edges, and then this lady, an employee, came up. She didn't say anything, but her facial expression told us everything we needed to know. So, we left, but we didn't officially get kicked out. So we went back again. Next time, an employee said, "Please leave," and so we did. It ended at that. All in all, dumpster diving is frowned upon when we all know it shouldn't be. It is a low-risk, fun, and handy hobby. This is a call to action. My fellow divers, keep diving. My hopeful divers, trudge through the hate and climb in those garbage cans.